Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm gonna be doing a Boxing Plus review for She's All That. It stars Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook, and it has all those people in it too. And yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Rachel Lee Cook movie before. I definitely seen, at least I don't think so. She does look kind of familiar, but I have seen Freddie Prinze Jr. in a few other movies like I Know What You Did Last Summer and some other movies, but I think my favorite ones from him, at least, is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, they're pretty good ones. Let me know if you've seen those movies, but yeah, let me know if you've seen this movie. I don't think I've seen this one before. It does look kind of like a familiar movie, but anyway, let's unbox this so we can watch this. Alright, so you have the basic blue disc art, She's All That, and it literally matches the inside of the case. But anyway, so yeah, let me go and watch this and I'll be back for the review. Alright, so I'm back. I watched She's All That and let's review it. This movie's all about Zach. And Zach, he's played by Freddie Prinze Jr. and he has a bet with someone who he went to school with, and the person who he has the bet with is played by Paul Walker. And the whole bet is Zach, he has to be able to turn anyone at his school into a prom queen. And that's when he sees Lainey, who's played by Rachel Lee Cook. So is Zach able to turn Lainey into a prom queen? Well, you'll have to watch this movie and find out. Keep in mind, this movie is supposed to be a makeover movie. They basically did like a makeover for Lainey, and you really couldn't really tell a difference. All they did was remove her glasses and then, you know, a different outfit, and that was about it. There was no big transformation or anything. The story was kind of weak. Like, this is supposed to be like a rom-com, and the beginning, like, it kind of started off with like a stupid prank, and I don't know, if you were eating something, you probably would be kind of like turned off from the movie. To be honest with you, they really should have left the beginning part out and just had a different beginning. I will say the acting, it was well acted, I ain't gonna lie, but for the story, it wasn't really that good. The ending was like completely rushed. I was like, wow, like, this is how you gotta end this type of movie? I mean, I don't know, I'm just kind of like over the whole like makeover movies. Especially this one, you really couldn't tell a difference, and she really didn't even need a makeover. That was basically the whole point of the movie, was the makeover, and it wasn't really that much of a makeover. They really, for the front of the cover, they really should have showed her what she looked like before the makeover. I mean, how many of y'all really thought that, like, without reading the back of the case, how many of y'all really thought this was like a makeover type of movie? You know, because he had to make her over to be a prom queen, and I mean, you couldn't tell by the front of the case or even on the back. Now, I will say, Rachel Lee Cook, she definitely can act. There were some scenes where I thought, wow, is this really like, is this gonna stay being in like a rom-com? Because she gave you certain like stares or looks that she would have with like his ex. And I was like, wow, like, is she like in like some horror movies? Like, because you could easily tell she could probably be in like a horror movie. But yeah, I will say Freddie Prinze Jr., you know, he doesn't disappoint with rom-coms. It's just with this movie, the story was weak. The ending was completely rushed. They definitely should have probably like added probably 15 more minutes to the movie. So yeah, that's my Unboxing Plus review for She's All That. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.